Yes, welcome to Hapsec channel. If you've enjoyed our video, please like and subscribe to our channel. We'll continue with our training on Power BI. Power BI is a powerful tool for data visualization and analysis as well as data modeling. It was actually formulated by Microsoft packages. So they've done a lot of good stuff these days. The Word, the Excel, the PowerPoint. Now they're coming up with Power BI, which is actually a very effective tool. Now, in our last video, we gave the basics of Power BI and we run through the interface of Power BI as well as how to load Power BI. Today, we shall be running through to how to connect our data from a particular source. All right, without wasting much time, we have this interface. I've opened my Power BI and I told you in my last video that you are going to have this interface, and in my last video I also explained this interface. So if you don't know what this interface is all about or explanation of all these components here, please check my previous video to learn what this interface is all about. So we have this interface and I want to bring in my data from Excel. How do I do that? Now I have a data that was actually gotten free of charge from Power BI. So this is there already. So my data is streamed and is okay. So now I want to take um, this particular data into Power BI. So how do I do that? So without wasting much time, let me minimize this, get to my Power BI. Is either I click here, 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 to bring my data into the Power BI. So if I click on import data from Excel, I have saved this as sample data. I just double click and it's telling me it's loading my data into the Power BI ecosystem. So let's wait for it to load my data. So I have two sheets in that data. We have the sheet one, of which this is the data in sheet one, and we have the sheet two. We also have this same data in sheet two. However, I want to use just sheet one. So when you have this is showing your data and everything about your data. So you don't load immediately, just come to transform data. Under transform data, there is where you can have you can clean your data. A lot of tools are available in Power BI for data cleaning. So coming here, we have this much of a thing here. So now let me just run through this. We have this table here, and this ABC here is telling you that the content of this particular column is a text. So we have it as a text. So you double check. If it's a text, good. Then it goes to the next one. This is telling you that the content of this other column, which is a country, is also a text. Go to the next one, it's telling you is a text. This is also a text. If you input numbers, you're going to see now we are on the number. So because there are decimals here, you can see decimal here 1618.5. So it's telling you that the content of this column is a decimal. Then this is telling you that the column in here is a whole number because there is no decimal there. So we have this. So you have to make sure that you fix all this quite right. Wherever you have decimal, put decimal. Wherever you have text, put text. Wherever you have a whole number, put whole number. And wherever you have date, make sure you have your date showing appropriately. So when you're done and you discover that there is no missing values, there is no missing line, missing row and the likes, but in a situation where you have a missing row or missing line or column, just come here, remove blank rows so that you can also remove duplicates in case you're sure of your data that you're not supposed to have duplicate. So when you use all these tools, you need to clean your data, that is row wise, then you come to column wise and also do the same thing. So when you're sure that your data is okay, you come to this topmost left of this table of this ribbon. You can click on this, it will close and apply. When you close and apply, then our data is actually loading into the Power BI ecosystem. So you see it is telling you loading data to model. So immediately the data is loaded into model, you are going to visualize it here on this panel here. So it's working on our data and our data. Immediately this thing changes, tell you our data has been loaded. So select or drag fields from the data pane onto the report canvas. Now looking at the data, this is our data here. We have all this much. However, you can come down here to visualize your data properly. So you have this big or huge view that will allow you visualize your data properly. You have this much of a segment of a country, products, and the likes. These are the headings contained in my Excel file. That is for wherever you're keeping your data. So you come over to the report view, we have this. Now, when you look at this side there, this here, this sign like E is actually called sigma and it's a summation sign. So it's telling you that there is a mathematical model working on this particular column, on this column, and this is a date column. These are text column, these are text column, these are data that are actually entered in numerical values. So these are telling you that these are numerical values. That sigma is telling you they are numerical values here, while this is telling you date. Another date, you have the date hierarchy, where you can also filter your date in years, in quarter, in month, and in day. However, when you look at year is also bringing some sort of calculation here. So we can edit that. So we go back to our data, we go to transform data. We want our year to remove that particular sigma. So we go to transform data. Under transform data, let me locate year. So here is the year, and I want it to only show, let's change it to text and see. Yes, so it's in text now. If I Because I actually don't want it to I don't want it to sum it up. So when I come down here, so year has actually been activated here. Although when you come back here under my hierarchy, you're going to see year is now just like every other date here. Yeah, so now look at sales. Look at sales in particular. Sales is telling you, is showing this. But if you made a mistake, go back to your transform data. If you made a mistake and probably under sales, let's see, this is sales, and under sales, instead of you putting 1.2 as a decimal number, you went ahead and probably choose, say, text, for instance. So if you say replace current, then you load this. Then when you come back here to your sales, so that particular sigma, which is showing you summation, has been removed, which is not going to make your data meaningful, because the summation sign is telling you that every you need that summation sign for your visualization. So you come back to the transform data. So that is all. That is what you need to know about your data, imputing data from Excel, and also cleaning data using Power BI transform data segment. So we take this byte to the decimal part, we replace current, then we say we click on this and apply. So our cell is going to come back with that sigma sign, which shows our data are intact. So we've loaded our data into the Power BI ecosystem. So we can use this our data to do a whole lot of things, I'm telling you. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to use, now that we've loaded our data, what else can you do with the data in line with our objective, our set objective. Now, this is our objective. We'll learn how to connect data, how to connect to data sources. So probably using Excel as an example. Now, in my next video, I shall be showing you how to create effective data visualization using this your previous knowledge, and we are also going to see how you can apply a whole lot of visualization template on all this visualization on a Power BI to create visualization for your data and to satisfy this third objective. So if you have learned something from this my video, please like and subscribe. And I tell you, I'm making it very simple and easy to go for you guys, so that you can enjoy this very channel. So like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you very much for the support. Thank you.